Hi everybody, it's Julie and I have journal number 7. It is finished. It is very chunky. It has a variety of types of pages, all different kinds of things and wonderful things inside. So it has a soft cover, which is actually 2 cardstocks back to back. And then in the spine, I used the canvas fabric from my mom, and it's on the inside and the outside. I've used some avocado dyed lace to tie the closure shut. We have one of the Dear Julie Julie Roses and Ledgers images here on the front, and it's backed, or it's layered on top of some parchment paper. We have one of the little bird fussy torn wrapping paper pieces. You're going to see birds all throughout, and they all came from the wrapping paper. And then a couple of little pieces of branding strips that I had left over, and this beautiful rose that was given to me in Happy Mail. So we're going to go ahead and open this. I did zigzag stitch all the way around the cover, and here we go. This measures 9 by 6. It has a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and we have a pocket on the inside. That was one of the requirements, is that your cover be made from your paper pad. This is for the October 1-hole paper pad challenge, junk journal challenge. And your cover needed to be made out of cardstock, and it needed to have an inside pocket. So inside the pocket, I've made this little notebook, and it just has note paper in it, and it's ready to easily be taken out and used to take notes, write things down. Here's the inside cover. This is one of the paper pad pieces, and we just have a little collage up here. You open this here, and we have stenciling. We needed to stencil at least 10 places. We stenciled all over the place in here. We have ledger paper, and it is a flip out with our little birds. We have some avocado dyed Holy Grail paper. We have a tag from the digital, and we used one of the postcard images to make a belly band here. Okay. We have some washi tape here. We've used one of the tag flippy things and glued it here so that it is a pocket. And this pocket just has one of the wallet images that's been backed and turned into a journaling card. These were from my stash. You're going to see several different shapes in here in those colors, and they matched perfectly, and they came from my scrapbooking stash, actually. Here was our over the edge tuck, and that was one of the requirements out of your paper pad. And then I have an image, a large tag image, and we've made a little tag with a pocket out of that. This was our mini challenge in the challenge 10.4, where we took 5 different shapes and the items that were required and made embellishments, and that was the first one. Here is one of the 5 shapes. So you needed a tag shape, you needed a square, and in this square I used a little rectangle piece, and that just fits down in there, and you could put a photograph or some writing or whatever on there. But again, you had your shape and then your items. I also added a couple more of these behind this pocket. So we have some writing space here. We have a place for a list. Here's one of our little tag flippy things. We have a page from a guest book, and you'll see there's going to be rose stenciling. There's then there's also the pink damask and the vine throughout. This is the over the page element that I made, and then I decorated it adding this, and it also has just a little journaling card in this pocket. And I did make this so you can pull it out, and I added note paper in here so you can go ahead and take notes on there. Okay, and that just flips in. Okay, then here we have, well, this will be held by the paper clip. This was from the mini challenge and the challenge. I believe it was 10.1 when we did the ribbons. We have a flip flop here, so you open the flip and you've got pages for journaling. Okay, and this is the paper clip. It was the element paper clip, and then I added one of the stamps to it. Okay, here we have parchment paper flipped up pocket with a back large tag from the digital. Has some lace and lace. We have one of those shaped images and a journaling card made out of the wallet part of the digital. Roses here and vine on here. Here, this came from the 6-pack page from the digital kit, and we went ahead, and this was just the flippy page. I added a wallet to the back, and then we have our little mini notebook here with our scrap and our bird, and that can fit in here. We have some of my dad's graph paper with a little bit of vine on it. Here we have a frame from those items that I had, and then just some of the other things added. Here we have a backed postcard and an index card and some note paper to bring some of those colors into this page. And you'll notice that there's pink and peach because this actually took on kind of a pinky color. Got some stenciling over here on the graph paper. And these are parchment paper. They feel amazing. I added branding strip here. This one went to right here, and I had a piece that was just about 1/4 of an inch longer. So I added that right there in the end. I was trying to use up all my scraps. Some more rose stenciling. Here we have a triple pocket. So we have the digital. Then we have a piece of the parchment, and it is glued to some avocado dyed paper. And we just have one of those images from the scrapbook kit here. And then we have our large file folder, and this has a place, has 3 pockets here that you can add things that you're keeping, and it's been decorated. And this is the other side, and you can go ahead and you can write on here. So that's our large file folder. Then we have, this is a part of the 6-pack, and we've brought the back piece over and glued it. Okay, and here's another one of those pieces from the scrapbook kit. This has been in, I've had this for a long time. I've had that scrapbook kit. So here, this is one of the taggy things. And I've got it going underneath these 2 branding strips here. And it's holding in a little, like a booklet of assorted papers. I think there's 3 pages in here. 3 pages. And this just is holding it down, holding it in there. So, yeah, so a place to write if you're taking special notes or something. We've got some music paper here, learning how to play music paper here. Some writing paper with our little vine and some washi here. We have a little pocket here. We have We'll put that in there. Okay. And so my note paper obviously was not big enough to be like this, and I didn't want it like this. I wanted long pages, so I put them together like this. So all of this pretty much was done on videos that you can watch. There's our little ledger paper. This is one of the postcards. It was just barely too long to go over here, so I ripped the edge on that one. Gives you some writing space. You've got a ledger list page there. Here you have the belly band that was the element, and we added the birds again. We have another large tag that we've backed with parchment paper. We have one of the shape pieces, and then we have another one of the shape pieces. I like that this one had the little grid look to it. So just trying to get a variety of colors in here. And then our little tag here. Okay, so there's that. Turn it over. This is the center of the signature. And the first thing I notice is that we've got these cute little signature ties. And so the butterfly on the butterfly and the DD stamp. These were from Amore Fabrics. And so check that out over there. We have our large tag. I think this is one of my favorite things I made for this. This large tag. And yeah, it feels amazing. Got some lace here. This is from a headband that didn't fit. So I was like, well, I might as well put it in a journal. And so we've got the birds. Up here we've got the piece that needed to be a pocket. And we've got one of the shapes on this side and one of the little backed postcards on this side. I say these are backed because they were printed on copy paper, so I had to back everything. And I used the parchment paper, and it gave me a really nice, not super thick, but a nice weight. This is one of the postcards, and we've backed that also and put it in the pocket. Here we have a tuck. We have one of the music papers that I made during one of the, I think this was during one of the crafty paper prompts. And so we made a bunch of these and had them ready to just be able to decorate. And so this is decorated. And this is our hidden journaling card. I decided to use the bottom of it. I almost totally forgot. Because it had this line going through it down here. And I was like, well, that kind of, you know, that was the best place to cut this and have it be a hidden journaling card. That was one of the cut-aparts from this paper pad we're using. Here's some more ledger with some stenciling. This is another postcard. This time I flipped it over and I was able to add one of those shapes and one of the little stamps that I've been making these little stamp pages and giving them to the Patreons. And this has our little bird pocket, and it has a little envelope. So you can keep something fun in there. More stenciling on our writing paper. Another pocket with our little note paper in it and stenciling on the border. Here we have a piece tag, and we have a large journaling card made out of the oval shape on parchment paper, and it's put into the border tuck here. So here is the other side, and we've used the tag, and it goes into this little holder here. The other one's glued. This one has staples. You open this one up, and there's a pocket from wallpaper here. And you have some note paper and another cut-apart card in here. And you open this, and this side has some rosy writing paper. And that fits there with a digital there. We have some stenciling on the back of this where we've added another bird pocket. We have our little oval and a couple of fun little things that I grabbed from right up here in front of my desk. This is from Daisy Field's digital kit. Got some stenciling going up here on the avocado dyed paper. Here's our library pocket that I made in the mini challenge in the challenge 10.3. And it's on the, I added it to this flip here. And there's a pocket here with another one of those little cards. Okay, some more stenciling there and stenciling on the inside. Stenciling here, and then I stenciled a rose darker over the top of the vines. We have the other half of the wallpaper right here, and it made a top tuck. And we have a little journaling card, or a big journaling card that we've made that just fits right up in there. And we added the stamp. We have stenciling behind here. It's on a digital page. Here we have another one of the frames. This time we've done some stenciling on the inside here. And we do have, you know what? Let's go ahead and, we have a little pocket there. Okay, so if we take this note paper, and make a little notebook out of it, put this in, because for some reason that didn't get anything in its pocket, and I know I'll forget. So, and that just fits right down in there. You can still use this whole page to write, and then you also have this little pocket that we made out of the branding strips, and they're just glued on the sides, so something can stick through it just like that. Okay. Here I added some tip-in pages, and I did not fold them. You can fold them when you go to use it, but I was like trying to figure out where to put this. I added stenciling here and here. And so I'm figuring you could just take this and go ahead and write on it. Take this one over, write on it. Take this one over, write on it, and write on the back. So all those were tipped in and put onto this page. Okay, here we have a little flip. It's got a flip up note paper, and I like that. I like that one. Some more rose stenciling. Here's the other side of a 6-pack, and it has one of our mini challenge in the challenge 10.4. Has the oval tag, or the oval embellishment. Got some noisy paper, and it's been, well, this one hasn't been stenciled. The other one's actually stenciled. This one, it's just seen the stenciled paper behind it. We've got some roses and the vine. Here I've used some of the lace and made a pocket. We've got stenciling up here behind it. We have some of this beautiful note paper to go there. This was made in the ribbon mini challenge in the challenge 10.1. And the other peach journals were too small to have this and that other one, so they went in here. We have another backed postcard. This was, I spilled on my stuff. And so I made a digital out of it, because it is my artwork. So I made artwork out of my artwork. And I love, especially this one's my favorite, the one that got a lot of spilling on it. Here we have the large belly band that has the little clip so that you can write in there. And we have the large tag with the pocket behind it. And this was made out of onion skin paper. onion skin paper, and then we collaged on it and did some stenciling on it. It does have a pocket here. And we'll give it a little note. Oh, you know what? Let's give it one of these. I love the little note papers. So that, okay. So this was from the packaging for some paper. For some drawing paper. Okay. So we'll put this in here. And guest book with our little edge that we made. I think we made that in the one of the crafty prompts. Yeah, we used it was using branding strips or strips. Okay, so this opens. It also has this little pocket that we made, and we have this little flip up note in there. And some more of that wrapping paper. We stenciled around our writing paper here. We added branding strip. We stenciled here. This is one of our pages from the digital, and I think you can go ahead and write on that page. So I didn't do anything else to that. We have our paperclip embellishment here. From the 10 embellishments, we have another one of those cards right there. And on this side, we have our little winding pocket. And so we made this, when did I make this? I made it in the extra video. But we also made it, we made it before in one of the, on a book page video. So watch for that. We'll probably do that next month. So that goes ahead and just like that. We have a little flippy here, and it just has one of our stamped decorations there, some avocado dyed paper. This is one of the postcards, and I took one of those frames and I framed it. I probably should go ahead and, I've got another one of these, I think. I might go ahead and frame the other one too. There's our ledger paper, the other side. Here's our flip over the edge border tuck. Okay, and we have a backed postcard. Backed postcard, and we have one of our little note papers, and then right here is the other. So the shapes, my other was a hexagon, and I did a little cluster, and we added it here from Mini Challenge and the Challenge 10.3. And then this one back here has this in the pocket. And you can just pull that up, and you've got the little mini notebook. Okay, so it's got a little card in it and a little ledger, and that fits right there. And I think that's too wide. But I can fold it in half this way. I forgot to open this part when I came through here last time. I don't want to lose the yellow. I'll go ahead and put that in like that. And so there's a spot there. And then here's our very back pocket. We'll go ahead and put this there. And this has a notebook, and it's got little scrap pieces. Okay, so it's a little scrappy notebook that we made out of pieces that we had left We've got our bird image on parchment, and then added some stenciling to that, and that's just being held back here. I like to have the little notebooks in the front or the back pocket where they're easy to reach and grab. And I don't think we need to have the needle. We'll put the needle in the kitty. So that is our number 7 journal, Peach. What should we call this? Peach Roses. Peach Roses. There you go. Peach Rose Journal. Okay, we're going to have to use this one as our under and this one as our over and through. Okay. Anyway, that is our journal. It is available now in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop, and I hope you'll check that out. And now, whoops, sorry, Midnight. Let's take a look at this one. So this one is, there's 2 like this, number 5 and number 6 from the One Whole Paper Pad Junk Journal Challenge. Again, it's a soft cover. This time I only used the one piece of cardstock, and we have used the Roses and Ledgers Digital. I used the Assorted Roses pages and images from the digital kit. Remember that digital kit has over 60 pages, page files. So ephemera and pages in all different colors of roses. We've used that canvas from my mom for the outside. And then we have gone ahead, added a little cover spot here. It's just some of the flyer, the Christmas flyer that we've been using, and the image. Okay, so this is another one of the scrapbook pages from the paper pad that I'm using for my October One Whole Paper Pad Junk Journal Challenge. Journals. Open it up, and we have a large pocket from one of the cut-aparts, and we have some note papers here. Okay, I did put lace on the outside of this one. And it has stenciling throughout. It has pockets with cut-aparts. There are videos of making all of these items. Some of them came from the October 31 Paper Crafty Projects. Like this was from the Paper Crafty Projects. There's another note paper. We have a large tag here with a pocket on the back. So there are places to add things. Ledger paper. I like to have my ledger towards the front of my journals. Guest book page. We've got a cut apart here. Some more note paper in that belly band. We have this little card that we made using the ribbon. This was our using a feather, and we made this little edge with the little dangly. There's our tuck. Here's one of our leaf prints. That was from a paper crafty prompt, and lots of writing and space in here. We have the vine. Here's another one of our ribbon ideas, and I got those from that vintage card haul. And so we experimented and tried all those fun ribbon things. There's another leaf print. Here we have, I think this was a mini challenge in the challenge that fits in here. And then you've got a flip-flop of pages for writing here. Some more papers here. As you can see, there's quite a variety of pages, and another ribbon idea, and a build a pocket or tuck here with a card in it. This was one of our either crafty ideas or a mini challenge. center of the signature. Little fabric flip with some of the rose curtain, another leaf print, and that was done on ink. Okay, have the rainy day, which you guys, it's gonna rain here today, yay! And there's a little something inside here. Oh, it's our matchbook flip. When you have some extra pieces, those are a fun thing to make. Okay, got some pink lace added to the edge. It's a crocheted lace from a shirt, actually. Another flip flop here. I love this with the vine and the extra images. Little flip. Some more note papers in one of our, this is one of the postcard images from the kit. Another leaf print. These were actual rose leaves from my garden that I have put in here. Here's a paper clip holding down this flip, and then this is the pocket or the envelope. Let's go ahead and take this off. This is the envelope that we made out of one of the large tag pockets. Okay, and we backed it on book page to make it sturdier, and then we cut around the pretty edge here, and that just flips over the edge of this page, and all of that is held on by one of our paper clips. Some ledgers, some David Austin Rose magazine. Oh, this paper feels amazing. This, I believe, was a mini challenge in the challenge. Here's our over the edge tuck. Remember, we had 7 things that we had to do in here using our whole paper pad. So this is a pocket double tag. Okay, so and you put your topper on both pieces. Branding strip diagonal tuck, and a little notebook. It's just a bunch of the, and it even has a little tiny 6-pack envelope in here. Okay, so remember all the, how we made all of this is in the Roses and Ledgers, or actually the October playlist. So this has a flip up, flip down. Actually, it's got a flip up with a double pocket. So pocket here, places for you to put things. And the journaling card made out of the game piece. Ledger paper. The stamps we made. This is journaling card in a lace pocket from the shirt. Got a large tag in this pocket here. I love this digital. I think that this is fun digital to use. It's got a lot of colors in it. So this is the assorted colors part of the digital. And we have a little note paper. So lots of places to write in this one. It is ready, and it is in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop. And waiting for a new home. With over 100 pages large and small. So both of the journals today have over 100 pages large and small. They are both in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop, waiting for a new home. Both soft cover, both over 100 pages. This one is a little thicker, but they are awesome. Waiting for a new home. And so which one was your favorite? And what were your favorite embellishments that we made this month in our October one whole paper pad challenge? Remember, I did use a whole paper pad. I made 7 journals. I have 3 9x6. I have 2 purse journals finished, and I have 2 of the list journal traveler's notebook size that already have flown to their homes. And so, yeah, so 7 journals. I cannot wait to see what you have done. Remember, there's still time. You have until the 31st of October to finish your journals. For the challenge, remember you needed to make 4 journals, or more. If you use your whole paper pad, there's a special prize for those that were able to use a whole paper pad. But there's an alternative. The details for the challenge are in the description box down below. Follow those directions and you can get into that group, and let's see what you do. So today is Monday, and I am letting all of the finishers, so everyone that finished their September journal, they are in the waiting room right now, and they are going to get let into their VIP, their virtual internet party, where there is a digital waiting for them. It is fun. It is bright. It is something that I think is going to be fun to have and be ready for when you're done with your fall and your Christmas. You'll have something that is there that you can go ahead and make things, as well as for gifts for birthdays and Christmas and things like that. It's just something out of the ordinary for this time of year, and I'm really excited about it. So VIPs, watch for that. Everyone else, the video, the digital will be ready and available to you on Thursday. So again, if you finished your September journal and you are waiting to get into the VIP, you need to be in the September group so that you can get your invitation to the VIP. So again, if you finish a journal, you don't want to leave the group until the VIP is announced, so that you do get your prizes. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. It's a big week because tomorrow we have the Christmas collab. Kara and I will both be showing you the kit for the collab, as well as the extra kit she and I have made to go along with them. It's awesome. There's woodland, there's poinsettias, there's old Santa, there's some Christmas kids. It is awesome, and it's different. So I hope you will check that out, and we'll have that for you tomorrow, and they'll be available for purchase tomorrow. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Don't forget to go watch another video after this one, because it really does help my channel. Also, there are videos of everything from these 2 journals being made in the October One Whole Paper Pad Junk Journal Challenge playlist. So check that out in the description box down below. Bye. Bye-bye. Tomorrow. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Don't forget to go watch another video after this one, because it really does help my channel. Also, there are videos of everything from these 2 journals being made in the October One Whole Paper Pad Junk Journal Challenge playlist. So check that out in the description box down below. Bye. Bye-bye.